Do you like the way that the game is played these days? We were just had Shane Victorino on here, and he had some mixed feelings on some of the analytics and the
I
way
do.
that the game is going.
Self-admission is, I'm an old school guy.
Hmm.
And, I've worked for the Dodgers in this capacity that I have for the last 22 years. I came on at the end of the O'Malley era. And there's a lot of things that I said, listen, I don't know a lot about this. I have to be fair. I have to give it a chance. And I've given it a chance. I've watched it, and not to the point where I'm saying, I'm going through all these numbers every single day. I'm not. I'm just using my experience, what I've seen, how they do it, how they go about it. And I asked Sandy Koufax earlier, I think it was either this year or last, I said, are you going to get used to this new way that we're playing baseball? And he says, never. And so I think, yeah, cool, but Sandy's also, he understands there's change, and change is inevitable. It just doesn't always have to be, great, and I think there's lots of questions. I was looking at this the other day, and I said, there's half the teams are above the line and the other half are below the line. And everybody has information. They have all the same data that everybody else has. As I'm told, they pay for it. Mm-hmm. And yet you have teams that are really struggling, and Baltimore loses 100 and some games this year. What does that say about analytics over there? I mean, aren't the players able to perform? I mean, the analytics are supposed to tell you who plays today and who doesn't. And so I suppose the people who are winning are saying this is wonderful.
Right.
Okay. So I haven't got a complete lock on it yet. I think some of the defensive shifts have created a monster for the players because they're just too stubborn to push the ball the other way. I am absolutely mindless on this. I have no way to figure out why these guys cannot go the other way. I think the club that I played with for all those years, we had guys who could handle the bat. We actually hit and run a few times and pushed the ball the other way and hit behind runners. And I think being able to handle the bat, and especially when now pitching is getting a little bit cocky because they're playing the defense to pull, and yet they're still pitching them away at times. And this is like a cookie out there. Just go ahead and just punch it over to the other side. I think we would have put a dent in how they would have played our team in particular, and probably a lot of other teams too. I just have a hard time buying into all these crazy shifts. Plus, I can also tell you this, that I did not play with a top-notch pitcher who wanted to play with the shift. They wanted to be able to use both sides of the plate and go in and out and up and down.